The stars above the small town of Willow Creek shimmered with an otherworldly glow that night. The air was thick with the scent of pine and the faint hum of electricity, as though the universe itself was holding its breath. It was the kind of night where the impossible felt possible, and the ordinary felt extraordinary. For 27-year-old Ethan Carter, it was the night his life would change forever. Ethan was a mechanic by trade, a man who spent his days tinkering with engines and his nights staring at the stars. He had always been fascinated by the cosmos, by the idea that there was something more out there. But he never expected to find it in his own backyard. It started with a light, a brilliant, pulsating orb that descended from the heavens and landed in the dense woods just outside town. Ethan, who had been sitting on his porch with a cup of coffee, nearly dropped the mug when he saw it. His heart raced as he grabbed a flashlight and headed toward the woods, his curiosity outweighing his fear. The forest was eerily quiet, the usual chorus of crickets and owls silenced by the presence of the strange light. Ethan followed the glow, his footsteps crunching on the dry leaves beneath him. As he approached the source, he saw it, a sleek metallic craft, no larger than a car, embedded in the ground. Its surface shimmered like liquid silver, and the air around it crackled with energy. And then she appeared. She stepped out of the craft, her form illuminated by the soft glow of the ship. She was unlike anything Ethan had ever seen. Her skin was a pale, iridescent blue, and her hair flowed like strands of liquid starlight. Her eyes were large and almond-shaped, glowing with an inner light that seemed to pierce through his very soul. She was beautiful, ethereal, and undeniably alien. "Hello, human," she said, her voice melodic and soothing, like the sound of wind chimes on a summer breeze. "Do not be afraid." Ethan froze, his flashlight slipping from his hand and clattering to the ground. "Who are you?" he stammered, his voice trembling. "I am Zara," she replied, tilting her head as though studying him. "I come from a world far beyond your stars. I have traveled a great distance to find you." "Me?" Ethan asked, his mind racing. "Why me?" Zara stepped closer, her movements graceful and fluid. "You are special, Ethan Carter. Your curiosity, your longing for the unknown, it called to me across the void. I have been watching you." Ethan's heart pounded in his chest. "Watching me? For how long?" "Long enough to know that you are the one," she said, her voice soft but filled with conviction. "You are the one who can help me." "Help you with what?" Ethan asked, his fear giving way to a strange sense of excitement. Zara hesitated, her glowing eyes flickering with something that looked like sadness. "My world is dying," she said. "A great cataclysm has befallen us, and I am the last of my kind. I came here in search of a new beginning, a way to preserve what remains of my people." Ethan frowned, his mind struggling to process her words. "But how can I help? I'm just a mechanic. I don't know anything about any of this." Zara reached out, her slender fingers brushing against his cheek. Her touch was warm, electric, and sent a shiver down his spine. "You have something I need," she said. "Something that can save us both." "What is it?" Ethan asked, his voice barely above a whisper. "Your essence," Zara replied. "Your life force. It is compatible with mine, and together we can create something new, a bridge between our worlds, a way to ensure that my people are not lost forever." Ethan's eyes widened. "You mean, you want to merge with me?" Zara nodded, her expression earnest. "Yes, but it must be your choice, Ethan. Cannot force you. If you agree, you will become a part of me and I a part of you. We will be one, and through us my people will live on." Ethan's mind raced. The idea was terrifying but also strangely alluring. He had always felt like there was something missing in his life, like he was meant for something more. And now, here was Zara, offering him a chance to be a part of something greater than himself. "What will happen to me?" he asked. "Will I still be me?" Zara smiled, a gentle, reassuring smile. "You will still be Ethan Carter, but you will also be more. You will carry the memories, the knowledge, and the essence of my people within you. You will be a bridge between worlds, a living testament to the resilience of life." Ethan took a deep breath, his heart pounding in his chest. He looked into Zara's glowing eyes and saw not just an alien, but a kindred spirit, a being who, like him, longed for connection, for meaning, for a place in the universe. "Okay," he said, his voice steady. "I'll do it." Zara's smile widened, and she reached out to take his hand. Her touch was warm, comforting, and filled with a sense of purpose. "Thank you, Ethan," she said. "You will not regret this." She led him to the craft, which opened with a soft hiss. Inside, the walls shimmered with a soft, golden light, and the air was filled with the scent of something sweet and unfamiliar. Zara guided him to a small platform in the center of the craft and motioned for him to lie down. "Close your eyes," she said, "and trust me." Ethan did as he was told, his heart racing as he felt the platform beneath him begin to hum with energy. He felt a warmth spread through his body, starting from his fingertips and moving inward, until it reached his very core. It was a strange sensation, like being filled with light, with life, with something ancient and powerful. And then he felt her. Zara's presence filled his mind, her thoughts intertwining with his own. He saw glimpses of her world, a planet of towering crystal spires and vast, shimmering oceans. He felt her sorrow, her hope, her determination. And he felt her gratitude, her love for him. The process was both exhilarating and overwhelming, like being caught in a whirlwind of emotions and sensations. But through it all, Ethan felt a sense of peace, of belonging. He was no longer just Ethan Carter, the mechanic from Willow Creek. He was something more, something greater. When it was over, Ethan opened his eyes and found himself standing outside the craft, which was now dark and silent. Zara was gone, but he could still feel her presence within him, a warm, comforting presence that filled him with a sense of purpose. He looked up at the stars, which seemed to shine brighter than ever before, and smiled. He was no longer alone. He was a part of something bigger, something eternal. And as he walked back to his house, the forest once again filled with the sounds of crickets and owls, Ethan knew that his life would never be the same. He had become a bridge between worlds, a living testament to the resilience of life. And he was ready to embrace his new destiny. Epilogue. Years passed, and Ethan's life took on a new rhythm. He continued to work as a mechanic, but he also became a storyteller, sharing the tales of Zara's world with anyone who would listen. He wrote books, gave lectures, and even started a foundation dedicated to the exploration of the cosmos. But most importantly, he carried Zara's essence within him, a constant reminder of the bond they shared. He could feel her presence in every decision he made, every step he took. And though he missed her physical form, he knew that she was always with him, a part of him.